this shit, y'all swimming in this fake love, fake trust. Remember when she choke up in this shit, y'all swimming in this fake love, fake trust. Remember when she
Hey yo, I'm from a back block on the east side, piece of wall. Out on Leroy with the on piece. It's gangsta on the end. Came through on the wake up. 400 soups, bubble goose to put up in a couple scoops. On double loop. Enough trouble at the W. What's up with you? We hunting too. Still plotting and scheming on the cot, daydreaming. Pray. Reeking, lips moving you for the same reasons you ever sold 100, then spent it all in the same weekend. Chill, let the rape creep in the broken 8 pieces. Double C's on the sway sneakers, I kick the bill. Who you be, where you brought from, I had to build.
We was selling, and we was selling. They ain't never stick. Y'all had dreams, we really measure. Was moving fast as we quit. Any beat I'm on, I gotta get my off. Your watch ain't cost 30 and up. Take that off. Then the culture like Eric Bischoff. Big making my call. They on Google, they wonder what I got rich off. They see me pulling off in that dawn, the top lift off. The kid from May Street that used to let us off, now I'm the big boss. I dropped the bag, I had you. Don't speak, but you can tell that he dangerous. He just aims steady. Got a minivan, Chevys, and with my city tuck every chain. Getting while I'm with celebrities hanging. I got 2. Now they tell me I'm famous. My life is definitely changing. Rock Nation brunch, I'm with an R&B singer, getting better acquainted. If thou still from Fly Guard, that's a sin. It ain't another rapper that's alive that can match my pen. Back again, your men stacked a half of M. I was him before you ever heard me on the track with M.
Look
the
back.
machine.
Go when ain't nobody know me. Now I treat this rap just like somebody owe me. Think game until I Patrick Kane, somebody homie that's sliding through with it. And got nice, practice repeated. When rappers was decent, when you ain't leave the house unless your was matching your sneakers. As y'all rapping and tweeting, stacking and beefing. I get you at the Venetian for blasphemous speaking. Watch band, snakeskin. Gang got the door, let the apes in. 20K spent, that's how my day went. The foreigner feel safe in. Mirror smoke, great tent, and just to take trips to the bank in. Telly by the border, on top of the covers. The room next door got duffel stacked on top of each other. Me and my old guy, but we don't rock with each other. That was only business and we done did a lot for each other. I around and lead a party with my jewels blingin', Taylor suit like a blues singer. You know my 2 fingers, hustler, I'm the true meaning. Turn 1 and 2 like I'm Houdini. Yeah, this for the corners that we anointed. Opened up with a small group of soldiers that I appointed. I'm up due to all of them that I avoided. She count up the money, but still annoying. It's Griselda.
in my white tee. Yeah, call up Pipe Williams for the hype, please. They gon' wipe you before you wipe me. Boxes of checks, not my Nikes. Cacti's not no iced tea. Got them bamboozled like I'm Spike Lee. You need more than Google just to find me. I just call a beta, get a high fee.
Incredible, general.
I just start the label just to sign me. Me and Chase connected like we Siamese. We been on a run, feel like a crime spree. Talk to me nicely. I seen his face, seen it. Yeah, on his white tee.
Let's go. Yeah, call the Sprite people. Call them, hold on. Private flight franchise sites. On a private flight. Them in his hands, he was tight. Caterpillar robbery, I fought to lift it up. I went on the stand, told the judge, pass my cup. Ay. Ran up 20 million, told the devil, keep the look. Keep the. Hey, slick, talk to me nicely. Keep her on the chain, that ain't like me. Scots with no strings, you can't tie me. In the plane on where the Skypes be. Yep, in my slime tee. Prissy in his prime, yellow bone too feisty, clean them up, no knocking,
Yep, in my white tee. Yeah, call up Pipe Williams for the hype, please. They gon' wipe you before you wipe me. Boxes of checks, not my Nikes.
Excuse me, don't be missing me. Missy, sippy, make him happy, make him copy, make him get me chippy.
That's a lot I'm gon' spend. Tell me when I beam you to pull up, you gon' while I spend.
Fish, sushi, maki, living like London City, left the town. Fucking Travis beat that fam.
Yeah, you know that. And when they free us out, gon' be a film, a Kodak. Shoot me pouring right above the rim, like Polak. I've been ripping and running, I slipping on sliding athletic tendencies. I've been upset, I provide the remedy. When we open gates up at Utopia, it's like Zootopia. You see the crosses over here. That's how you know it's us. At 4 a.m. I'm phoning ya. Not for no shoulder rub, them jack boys open cleaners up. The way they fold it up, yeah, in my white tee. Yeah, call up Pipe Williams for the hype, please. Yeah, they gon' wipe you before you wipe me. Yeah, unboxes of checks, not my.
I be where the light be. Bangers in the system, it's bangers in the system, it's ancient anarchy. Bangers in the system, it's that. Bangers in the system, it's that. MIAs.
Should we take 5 on me? Yeah, I know she bugging, her intentions only to ride with me. Yeah, I ain't complacent, I'm chasing, you know that you ride for me. Yeah, she's so strong, yeah, she's so numb, yeah. Should we take 5 on me? I know she bugging, her intentions only to ride with me. And yeah, she gon' roll the dice for me. Yeah, and yeah, she gon' do it twice for me. This shorty bad and she bad, she know. She know I'm coming. I got one more on my left and one on my right. And loads more coming. Bro in the back and I'm in the back and I'm on the jeans. My bro see he got it. I'm finna ball like I'm Kobe. Too bad that she don't know me. Yeah, she wanna go ham, so ham all on me. Yeah, and she know she a bad vibe, so I took her off in them streets. Yeah. We came from nothing to something. Now they phone me for discussions. She said, Papi, I'm in London, blowing my phone, can't make you an option. Maybe you should just slide, not gonna lie, can't make up my mind. And I'ma leave you mesmerized. Should we take 5 on me? Yeah, I know she bugging, her intentions only to ride with me. Yeah, I ain't complacent, I'm chasing, you know that you ride for me. Yeah, she's so strong, yeah, she's so numb, yeah. Should we take 5 on me? I know she bugging, her intentions only to ride with me. And yeah, she gon' roll the dice for me. Yeah, and yeah, she gon' do it twice for me. Yeah.
Okay.
First on the track.
I be feeling like I don't be popping enough, I be humble. I'ma keep showing my earth if I want it. Hang up the phone on the air, block the number. I told you don't play with me. And she be acting funny, probably thinking need. I thought I was faithful, she say I'm a thought I was taken, I'm ready to mingle. The is you saying let go. I do my little dancey dance, I got my pants with bands, quit playing. And I don't think the talk is cheap, cause now when they talk to me, they paying me. I probably say the word too much. I'm a real, I don't be giving them. Tommy Hilfiger fits with the shit come and go. When you stay down like this, you rock Phineas. Okay, he broke his, put a boot on him. Put it out, put a move on it. He wanna be just like baby, for real on the low, trying to do what I do, don't he? Yeah, just so you prepared, I'ma let you know. They probably told you I'm scared, but I'm ready though. No, the industry can't take the hood out of me, about to go get some. They new whipping is flashy, on my hip and it's plastic. This the deluxe. I like her, but don't give a. I'm a dad, that's how I live. She told me she wanna have kids. I told her don't know what that is. That ain't how we speak. I broke her heart in a piece. She probably gon' call Dr. Phil. I be feeling like I don't be popping enough. I be hopping. I'm showing my earth if I want it. Hang up the phone on the air, block the number. I told you don't play with me. And she be acting funny, probably thinking need. I thought I was faking. She say I'm a thought I was taken. I'm ready to mingle. The is you saying let go. I always had a thing for with the trainers. I'm known to set it off like Queen Latifah. You wanna make Billboard, come get a feature. You with Baby Lynn, yeah. Hot. Remember one song on the Billboard, he still got it. You ain't gon' never see me hate on no nigga. I think it's work better, I'm tryna go shop with him. Yeah, what you need, we having the and they moving fast, and you can imagine that on the way. My broke ass like it's mad. Go! Have him with the act, come on. The floor mattress, they probably saying I'm not on y'all. Feel like, hey, are we talking about practice? I be feeling like I don't be popping enough, I be humble. I'ma keep showing my earth if I want. We talking about phone on my ass like the number. I told you don't play with me. We talking about. She be acting funny, probably thinking need. I thought I was faithful. She say I'm a thought I was taken. I'm ready to mingle. The is you saying let go.
Pocket watch, and that when he pocket watch, I'm pulling up the pocket rocket. Hey, but tell my rider stop it. I'm getting me like rocket. For that boy like a wallet. I'm getting this money, I'm pocket. Baby, I'm headed in tacky. I run up again and I'm pocket watch, and that when he pocket watch, I'm pulling up the pocket rocket. Hey, but tell my rider stop it. I'm getting me like rocket. For that boy like a wallet. I'm getting this money, I'm pocket. Baby, I'm headed in tacky. I don't pop no. Charge on my shirt. We gon' make it work. Diamonds on me twerk. Bet I got that. Like I'm Kurt. Come and get your girl. She be tryna flirt. So I tell that wait, whoa. And she like it don't matter. Ever since I getting money, getting fatter. Call me Fat Joe, lean back with the pattern. I'm like, hey, I know it's okay. Sweet like baby rings. Put it to your face, better pull it to your place. Full of words, keep that open like a case. To the back of the line, I'ma go run on that beat like. I got my shit making song on my neck, Jibby is something. X on my body, ain't taking my pay. I'm getting money, I'm running the check. Y'all know my son ain't doing no hacks. Baby, this a two-dose, swerving like a meat. She know I love her than me. She think I'm a geek. My man said she proud of me. She see me on TV. Wait, whoa, hey, no, hey, oh. Yeah, but it even matter. Ever since I getting money, getting fatter. Call me Fat Joe, lean back with the platter. When I pull up to the spot, everybody started static. Had that money automatic. Had that one static. No, I don't do no average. And that when he pocket watch, I'm pulling up the pocket rocket. Hey, but tell my rider stop it. I'm getting me like rocket. For that boy like a wallet. I'm getting this money, I'm pocket. Baby, I'm headed in tacky. Wait.
Make a bounce, rock, shake. I'ma show you how to put some zeros in the bank. Show you how to make them pay attention when they ain't. Say what they gon' do, but they don't do it cause they can't. Make a bounce, rock, shake. Dance on the plate, call it strawberry cake. Try to set my plate, sorry you a little late. Tell them one time, baby, I don't like to wait. Wake up, walk out fresh. New on deck, bust down baguette. Better have my check, better come correct. I might crush a mini-me if I don't watch my step. I don't really know what you came for. I'm here to Millie double up, really stack my dough. Sky pulley up in the vent. Gotta send it like tic-tac-toe. I be laced up in Louis, just left from Gucci, bougie and a Louis.
for joining us for this NBA 2K action. We've got a contest featuring my player, and this is an interesting build, so let's see what we got.
Tonight we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Philadelphia 76ers. Hello everyone, I'm Blake Zuniga with our 2K broadcast team experts, Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. You guys excited to get a look at this My Player build?
Of course, Blake. It's one of the things I love about 2K. Working on the old MP. Seeing what you can create tonight will be a great indicator of where he is headed.
And other than hearing our wonderful voices, I think that's my favorite part of the NBA. The videotape, the scoreboard, the stats, they never lie. You have great ratings, but all that matters is whether or not you deliver in games. We see how good your My Player really is.
And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
Well, out of the break, he's managed to turn it over twice now, and this doesn't bode well for the rest of the quarter if he can't get it together.
Well, guys, we are in the era of player empowerment. And how do you think that has affected the league?
Well, Blake, I think the most important part of player empowerment is player movement. Stars having the ability to not only leave a team if they're unhappy, but also choosing where they want to go. We've seen elite NBA players traded, signed with new teams all the time.
I think it's a great thing. And honestly, guys, I don't think we'll see a dominant run like the Warriors just went on for a while. Players want to play in new markets with different stars, different friends, and that makes it very difficult to keep a roster and stay on top. Hard to stop, guys. He possesses a ton of matchup problems for anyone.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Spurs ball.
Here's the Spurs with the ball. It's a three-point game. Pass to White. Now Murray. And it's blocked by Drummond.
An intimidating big with physical tools that are hard to come by. Drummond loves to send shots away.
And first quarter of action, 2 minutes in.
He's been off his game this quarter, just hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go.
Outside Curry. To the middle. And the basket by Drummond.
Drummond's a very skilled operator close to the bucket. It's tough to find ways to hold him in check inside.
So guys, let's examine how life would be if you're a point guard playing with Andre Drummond. That's probably a pretty fun experience, right?
I mean, that would be incredible. You would get a quality big to run the pick and roll with, and that would be awesome. Drummond has a massive physical frame, so his screens all around the court really punish opponents, and they'd free you up.
And defensively, he's a tremendous shot blocker. So if your man happens to blow by you, it's nice to have Drummond behind you as an insurance policy.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will retain possession. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Easy little jumper for him there, guys.
The 76ers trailing. Pass to my player. Harris. From deep three-point range. My player. Murray covering. The shot. Back to my player. Fires the three. Hits the three-point bomb.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed.
Outside Murray. Pass to McDermott. Eubanks. Over Drummond. That one rolling around and rims out. My player with it. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
I mean, you do not see this very often, guys. Jeez, they might have to sit him down for a while.
Unreal, guys. He has enough turnovers to last through the next couple games. And it's just the first quarter.
Now here's Walker. Here's Forbes. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Walker.
3 points.
There is no excuse for letting a shooter like him open beyond the arc. None.
Here's a potential build that I'm sure you two would love. You're an MP playing the 1, and you get to team up with Joel Embiid. How do you form a classic combo?
Well, there's nothing like a great point guard and center combination. And with the right skills, you could be winning multiple titles with the process. Embiid's a guy who can play in the post and outside. So I think a slashing point guard who is capable of drawing multiple defenders would be a great fit with Joel Embiid.
Absolutely. The ability to run pick and roll is key. Embiid can be so effective in that set. Beyond the basketball skills, I think leadership qualities would help. Joel is a young guy, and I think he has lots of winning in his future, so bring that out as well.
Now here's my player. They get it back. The second chance effort from outside the arc. Good on the triple.
You can't just leave him open like that, especially from long range.
Here's Forbes. He has 6. Takes it from 10, and San Antonio again with the bucket.
That's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that just towers over him.
Well, he loves proving people wrong, which is just what a mismatch like that gives him the chance to do.
Yeah, just prove me wrong.
Now here's Drummond. And then Andre Drummond with the dunk.
Attacks the glass with the ferocity you have to see to believe. Rebounding is Drummond's forte.
Maybe he could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
Yeah, and we definitely know he's more capable of those memorable ones.
Disappointing the fans, the viewers, and us.
Oh, he disappointed everybody, but they've got a nice lead. Might as well not take any chances. The simple one-hander is just fine.
Substitution for your 76er. Joel Embiid. Shake Milton.
San Antonio leading. Now Johnson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Young a screen. Fires for 3. Offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. It's the Spurs up by 5. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And kind of digesting what we saw in the first quarter, let's talk about my player's performance up to this point.
Definitely made some nice plays so far. I think the second quarter is going to be interesting because we're going to see what he does, and we're going to see if he can build on that impressive first quarter.
Yeah, it's hard to know exactly how high the ceiling is for this fit. He's really still in the early stage of his career, but he seems capable at the bare minimum.
Well, when you think about playing point guard, how much easier is your job when you're playing with a guy like Tobias Harris?
Well, you know, Harris is a guy consistently scoring. He's a consistent threat you can turn to offensively, and that's critical for point guards. Whenever you're initiating an offense, it always helps to play with guys that truly understand how to get a bucket.
You know, Harris also collects rebounds at a pretty good rate. And as a point guard, I would try and make the most out of that. Don't waste any time getting the ball up the court. Catch the defense off guard and either get a clean look for yourself or one of your teammates.
Now here is Murray. He has 6. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Young. And it's blocked by Embiid.
The impressive reach and timing of Embiid. Superb at using both to swat away the shots.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Curry on the wing. Embiid the screen. Lets it fly. Again, Philadelphia. And it's the Spurs with the ball. Trailing by 2. outside, Young. Pass to McDermott. Now here's Murray. Shoots over Milton. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Now the 76ers with it. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Typically, he has the touch to finish when he's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
To the paint. Murray with it. Green on him. Young a screen. Here's Walker. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch. Well, let's discuss the potential of being a point guard and playing with Ben Simmons. How would you guys coexist with a top talent like that?
Well, Simmons can distribute with the best of them, but he's still improving his jumper. So if a point guard could come in and add a nice little shooting touch, that would be a great way to play off each other and put together a dominant backcourt.
Definitely, and he picks a lot of pockets too, so I'd like to match that defensive pressure if I'm a point guard. Jump the passing lanes, create fast break opportunities, and run the floor with one of the game's best transition players, Ben Simmons.
And it's the Spurs with the ball. In the second quarter, held scoreless. White outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Curry. White no good. The 76ers with the lead. Right side Curry. Pass to Korkmaz. Embiid. Baseline J on the way.
That's not a sight you see very often. He has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Here's Murray. Eubanks, guarded by Embiid. Out to Murray. Tries to snap the cold streak. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
9 times out of 10, he's going to bury the 3 when he's left all alone like that.
And that one's good. Korkmaz.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. Just phenomenal ball movement.
Everyone's looking for the best shot, and it's paid off during this run.
All right, guys, let's talk about the 76ers. With Simmons and Embiid running the show, what types of players help complement their core group?
Good shooters, I really think, would fit right in, Blake. Simmons can handle the dishing. Embiid can handle the dunking. They just need someone and maybe a couple of players to help shore up the perimeter shooting.
Yeah, I think some tenacious young talent would fit right in, guys. 76ers have built something special here, but it's important to continue building.
All right, fans, that was your Sixers dance team. Make some noise.
Pass to Forbes. Fires from deep.
2 minutes remaining in the
The
first half.
Spurs again can't hit. Now here's Maxey. Guarded closely. Screen by Drummond. It's up and it's off the mark. 1 up, 1 not down. To halt the run. Rebounded by Drummond.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
And that's a foul called on White.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team
Tough
foul.
call there and a tough break for the D.
But I don't have a problem with the call, Tim. He was still sliding in there.
Yeah, it was a close one.
And here's my player. 6 points for him. From deep. Offensive rebound. Embiid. And good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points.
It's not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. Just too many looks from in close.
You know, usually when teams give up runs like this, it's because they allow chances from inside. Make them beat you from deep.
He's covered by Harris. Pass to Forbes. Gets it to drop, and he's now shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
He was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
Here's my player. Shoots on the block. It doesn't go for him.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him so far.
Lets it go from deep. Clock at 6. From downtown, Johnson with the steal. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Sharp steal and the run out. It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams to pull away. Maybe that will be a springboard.
Maybe it'll inspire them.
I think it could inspire them. I mean, a dunk like that, coming off a great defensive play, has to build them some momentum.
It's 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Beyond the arc. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot of this game. Now here's Maxey. Guarded by White. Pass to Embiid. 3 seconds left. That one misses. Would have counted had it gone.
For the score, your Sixers, 27. The Spurs, 26.
And here are the 76ers now. They lead by 1. My player from deep. It's hauled in by Eubanks.
Some of the shots he's taken have been head scratchers. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse.
Back to White. Outside Murray. And that's a foul.
Till it ain't, things will never be the same. Never be the same again. Everything's so strange. It ain't a game no more. We were just getting lifted. Yesterday. Now we're just reminiscing. Oh, yesterday. Keep my head above water. My eyes getting bigger, the world getting smaller. I've been getting richer, only made me crazy. Mama said I'm different since I was a baby.
My emotions, give me a sip of that potion. No, my heart is not broken, but I feel like it's open. Please somebody do surgery, tell the doctor come work with me. I keep looking at my soul, praying but only God knows. And I've been working 9 to 9. Yeah, but they talk about it, but you know it's all fine. But who can say that I would be the man of your dreams? I will do all that I can and be all I can be.
Pull up to the party in some off-white Porsches, off-white forces. Chicks so gorgeous, Nagley is gorgeous, both ears gorgeous, left wrist gorgeous, right wrist gorgeous. Know your baby mama want it. He don't want no problems, he know we keep. Pull up on my like Jim Wood floors. We keep score, we keep scoring. LV store, GG store, BV store. She need more, Cartier store. Pay my budget over and I can buy the whole store. Take you on a trip now we on tour. I record. She wanna be my main. Taking pictures in my chain. No, she want a real one, her last one so lame. VV my face, all these rocks in my frames. Baby say my name. Pull up to the party in some off-white Porsches, off-white forces. Chicks so gorgeous, Nagley is gorgeous, both ears gorgeous, left wrist gorgeous, right wrist gorgeous. Know your baby mama want it. He don't want no problems, he know we keep. Pull up on my like Jim Wood floor. Yeah, we keep score. Yeah, we keep scoring. I fly for my chick for. Put you on a flight now, we on tour. She a bad like a toy. Yeah, she so she love my voice. She just wanna ride round in a Rolls Royce. Yeah, she so bad, C's on bag, 100 in my bag. Money on your head, that for some bags. She gon' drop a pin for a go-yard bag. You not street boy, you just ride. Run off with your make you buy it right back. Ballin' on them like I was a first round draft. 100 bands on me, all blues, all cash. Baby, but it's real, all bad. Yeah, she wanna be. Pull up to the party in some off-white Porsches, off-white forces. Chicks so gorgeous, Nagley is gorgeous, both ears gorgeous, left wrist gorgeous, right wrist gorgeous. Know your baby mama want it. He don't want no problems, he know we keep. Pull up on my like Jim Wood floors. We keep score, we keep scoring. Pull up to the party in some off-white Porsches, chicks so gorgeous, both ears gorgeous, both ears gorgeous. Know your baby mama want it. Say I don't wanna be rude,
but you know it hit different, like I know it hit different. So why you playing games, girl? You fall for me. Oh, you fall for me, yeah.
Hey, dial tone, in a place I can't explain, I guess you just gonna have to go. And I can tell you how I got here, when you get here, you gon' know. Half an animal and half a ghost. Hey, echo down my ego, let me check on battleship. I sink a float, I'm Malcolm Missile, Roman Greco, dial tone, never a home, shout out Total. Twilight zone, no one can reach me. Get my elbow room like Dusty Rose. Come back, some taste the benches, missing benches. The wrestlers hungry. Intestines cut the grapevine, cut corp. If you infected, doctor gave me the diagnosis. Cabin fevers. Hey, dial tone. In a place I can't explain, I guess you just gonna have to go. Hey, dial tone. And I can tell you how I got here. When you get here, you gon' know. Dial tone. Right back and told her I'm now home. Yeah, dial tone. I'm in the twilight zone. I have an animal, I have a ghost. And nomad, I'm a vagabond forever on the road. I'm in the twilight zone.
What's up, Hoop fans? This is NBA 2K, and right now we've got a chance to check out the My Player build process. Let's see what it's about.
Tonight, it'll be the Washington Wizards going up against the Utah Jazz. Along with our so-called expert color commentators, Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga. What are you guys looking forward to the most tonight?
Other than more compliments from you, Blake, I mean, obviously, it's total focus on this My Player build. See where his game is, and perhaps try to see where he fits.
Beyond the talent, Brian, I want to see how much effort he gives. How much does he want it? He can have all the skills in the world, but when we tip it off, you're facing off with the best in the world, so you have to play with some fire.
And it's my player missing.
Once he had to change his shot in the face of the D, he had a feeling it wasn't going to go.
Well, we are in the midst of the three-point shooting era. Every team wants 4 to 5 people on the court at all times who can hit from long range. How's that affect new players?
The thing is, for guys like my player, if you can't shoot from deep, you better have a good wingspan and play defense. I mean, you better be great at everything else, because with how good NBA defenses have become, that three-point shot is a must for spacing.
It's not just that, Brian. It's almost become a math equation, thanks really to the Houston Rockets. If you don't win the three-point battle, you need to win the turnover or rebounding battle to get more possessions. And you know, in addition, you got to shoot a great percentage from the field. So the three ball has changed everything over the last maybe 5 or so years.
Count that one. Another basket here, and they've really come out of the gates fast here in the first quarter.
On the wing, my player. He's guarded by Dinwiddie. This is his first free throw attempts of the game.
First team foul.
No good on that one.
At the line for Utah, my player. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. And first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Dinwiddie, and it's Dinwiddie finishing it off.
Looks like they're going to have one of those days where they can do no wrong.
Well, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far, stretching the lead into double digits already.
Such a hot start.
The offensive rebound, and the shot goes in.
His rebounding seems to get better with each season. Gobert attacks the glass well at both ends.
All right, let me throw this at you. You've got your my player, Bill, and you're at the 1. And your center is Rudy Gobert.
Man, that sounds awesome. Work on your lob game. Gobert is a dunking machine who is so long. A high IQ passing-wise point works too. Gobert has worked hard on his touch.
And how about having perhaps the most dominant force in the paint from a defensive standpoint as well? Gobert will erase mistakes, so you can take some risks running into passing lanes and going for steals, because you know you've got Gobert behind you.
Washington leading. To the middle. Here's Beal. A rebound by Ingles.
Typically, he has the touch to finish when he's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
Here's my player. That's good, and that evens things out. 50 to 50. 4 for 8 shooting this game.
To Washington. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud and don't pay attention. Dance team.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Well, when you look at someone suited to be a point guard, guys, how would you go about sharing the backcourt with Donovan Mitchell?
Well, Blake, I think you just want to help lighten the load for Mitchell. Let him do the scoring and finishing. As a point guard, I'd focus more on initiating and communicating.
Absolutely, guys. And Mitchell's a guy that will get double teams when he's operating on offense. And that's when the passing and driving lanes will start to open up. So when that happens, you better be prepared to seize your moment.
Utah trailing here. Here's O'Neal. Pass to Clarkson. Now Whiteside. Pascal up top. Conley. 5 on the clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Hey, look, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint, and they keep scoring points.
And you know, Brian, there's not really a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting in the paint like they have been on this run.
Now here's Beal. Hassan Whiteside with the block.
And whether he's right up on you or it's a shot you think he can't get to, Whiteside truly is the ultimate rim protector.
Here's O'Neal. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. The bucket is good.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given moment.
Washington calls timeout.
He clearly doesn't like what's going on out there and wants to talk things over.
And how could he? Really had to take a timeout there and try to take away some of their momentum.
Yeah, they'll try anything.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on, get fast. It's your chance, Denver. Against the Extra team. Make some noise for them, fans.
Out to the right wing. Back to Holiday. Pass to Abdia. Kispert. And here's Holiday. Trying to get back on track. Drills the three-pointer.
What a start to this game. All offense early.
Yeah, this is just playground stuff. Forget about defending. Just keep letting it fly.
That's okay with me.
Now here's Pascal. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's Clarkson. The rebound by Harrell.
Well, you have to like their work in the boards here in the first.
Yeah, coming out of the gates with great energy. Kind of like they got shot out of a cannon. They're really setting the tone.
Boom.
Kispert. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. 6 on the shot clock. Off target at the rim. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. The Wizards on top, up by 2.
Right.
Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And it's obviously still early, but with 1 period in the books, how are you liking my player's performance so far?
Have to love what we saw from him. Big-time production, his shot selection on point, and he hit for a really high percentage.
And it's still so early in this game. It'll be interesting to watch how things develop and see whether he can keep up what's been a stellar performance so far.
Well, let's say you're a point guard and you're playing with Mike Conley. What's the best way to make that pairing work?
Well, remember, Conley can definitely dish the rock and handle the rock, but he's also a quality scoring option. So as a point guard, I would use my vision and awareness to help Conley out a bit and create more open shots for Mike.
And Conley's a smaller guard who can get around the court pretty smoothly. So I think he would excel in more off-ball action. And remember, he wouldn't be taking the ball out of his hands completely, just occasionally.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Plenty of space. The rebound by the Jazz.
Well, I mean, to me at least, Brian, it looked like it was going to be an easy 2 points there.
Yeah, and I can't quite read his lips, but it's pretty easy to tell. He's got some angry words for himself after that miss, but you don't want to keep your head down for too long. Get your head back in the game and get him next time.
5 to shoot. There's Ingles with the 3. Caldwell Pope pulls it in.
I think that one could have easily fallen for him.
The D may have done just enough there.
Here's Dinwiddie. It's rebounded by Gobert.
Great defense right there to prevent one of the best finishers in the league from converting in close.
Pass to Ingles. Mitchell. Back to Ingles. From deep three-point range. Still looking for his first make after that miss. 0 for 2. Here's Dinwiddie, and it's Dinwiddie finishing it off.
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Which adds to their lead in spectacular fashion.
2 points the fancy way.
Yeah, the fancy way. I like the fancy way, right? Who doesn't? And that lead's only going to get bigger, though, if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Washington in the lead. Well, guys, the Jazz continue to build on their postseason appearances, but they want to win a title.
And the time is now, Blake. Donovan Mitchell is a young scoring machine, and you have Rudy Gobert as your defensive anchor. However, we all know how stacked the West is, so it's not going to be easy for Utah.
Yeah, and they have a nice crew around them with Conley, Ingles, and Bogdanovic, but they need to find that extra gear, or else this group might never win at all.
Mitchell with it, picked up by Beal. Drive by Mitchell. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And the quick first step of Mitchell, once he gets an advantage on the defense, it's over.
His stroke has looked very shaky this quarter. Not much is hitting the target.
Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone. Pass to Gobert. Ingles. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Picked by Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Over Beal. But they'll get another chance. Back to Gobert. Ingles. Sinks the triple.
Improving his passing little by little. Like seeing Gobert add new wrinkles to his game.
The shot. Dinwiddie, good.
Dinwiddie.
Now here's my player. He's got 10. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
With that, he's getting up there in turnovers, 4 in all. He'll need to be better with the ball to get his team back in it, and trust me, his team wants to get back in it.
Let's take a look at the Jazz, guys. What skill set would best fit what Utah does at both ends of the floor?
Well, defensively, they would love a guy that'll go out there and just compete at a high level. They already have 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert. So if everyone just plays their role, this team could be a really good defensive unit.
And offensively, Brian, you already get a lot of points from Mitchell. And with his style of play, he creates a lot of space. So I think a good perimeter shooter would thrive in Utah. Or really even a guy that can slash and create.
Picked by Gobert. Here's Clarkson. Oh, and that one, no question, he powered it down.
Ran his man straight to the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That's how it's done.
Perfect.
Good team play right there on the pick, and then he rips it down.
And that'll be Washington's ball as it goes out of bounds. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now here's Abdia. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 6. 16 feet out. And the foul called on Harrell. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Outside Conley. Unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. So it's Washington now. Holiday with the ball. Pass to Harrell. Back to Holiday. 6 to shoot. Floats one up. Hassan Whiteside with the block.
Clarkson with it.
The rebound by Harrell. Here's Neto. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Harrell inside by Whiteside.
The rug.
That's the end of the first half. The Jazz 29, the Wizards 30.
It's a close game here in Salt Lake City. Now here's Mitchell. Beal covering. Drops it in from 11 feet.
So difficult to defend. Mitchell can stretch you out to 3, beat you at the rim, and everything in between like there.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Kuzma. From the arc. Caldwell Pope can't get it to go. So it's Utah now. And here's my player. He's got 10. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. Here's Dinwiddie. They trail by 1. Pass to Gafford. That falls. Great assist by Dinwiddie.
That pass led him so perfectly, he didn't even have to break stride.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Now here's Beal. Mitchell defending. Back to Beal. Shoots the 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Pass to Mitchell. Got a hand on it. Here's Dinwiddie. Takes the 3. Good on the triple.
Yeah, not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Now my player. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Well, you hate to blame anybody, but his turnovers are a big reason why they're losing.
Washington leading. Pass to Beal. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Back to Dinwiddie. Kuzma with the ball. Bogdanovich covering. Kuzma, that's good.
Nice touch from Kuzma there. He knows he can score from this area of the court.
Now here's my play. 10 points for him.
Look, that's 4 turnovers for him now in the quarter, and he just isn't taking care of the ball out there.
Now here's Dinwiddie, covered by my player. And it's slammed in by Kyle Kuzma.
This is what you like to see. Kuzma not settling for something along the perimeter. In fact, just the opposite.
Now here's my player. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
With that bucket now, it's been, let's see, 6 points off of their giveaways this quarter.
You know, they got to clean it up offensively if they're going to find a way to just get back into this game.
Beal with the ball. Mitchell defending. Baseline try. Kept alive. Knocked loose. Stolen by Donovan Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. looking to get back on track. And Beal slams it in.
We're getting a glimpse at some of Beal's aerial skills here, and really, there's not much he can't do on the court.
Now here's my player. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
Yes, that's been the culprit, though, and all those mistakes have really sapped their confidence.
Here's Beal. Conley with the rebound.
He's been off his game this quarter, just hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go.
Shot clock at 5. Pass to Gobert. Rebound, Washington.
This offense, it just seems completely deflated.
While at the other end, it's one bucket after another. This run is really getting out of hand.
And making it ugly.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it seems like it's come from inside the paint. Buckle up on defense.
Yeah, it's time to collapse down and make them shoot jumpers.
Fans, your chance dancer.
Both teams changing it up here. Pascal down low.
2 minutes remaining.
They need this. And he sinks the layup.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Dinwiddie outside. There's a screen by Harrell. And it's Dinwiddie finishing it off.
He does more than just put another 2 points on their lead. He does it with style.
He sure does. It's a dazzling move to the bucket.
And what a finish.
What a finish indeed. I mean, look, he may not be the biggest man in the league, but he more than makes up for that with his unreal aerial skills.
Nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And they definitely need to get going. They wouldn't mind shaving a few more points off the lead right away.
Yeah, it starts with defense here.
Yeah, if the defense keeps giving up soft buckets like that, it won't be a lead for long. Trust me, guys.
Dinwiddie, no good. Now here's Conley. He's closely guarded. Pass to Clarkson. Whiteside with it. Here's O'Neal. Clock at 6. Fires for 3. Kispert with the rebound. Down low. Avdia. In the dunk by Avdia.
You can always depend on him to put that lead pass right on the money.
Here's O'Neal. Pass to Pascal. Here's O'Neal. Left side, Conley. To the left side wing. Here's Pascal. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Kispert with it. Here's Dinwiddie. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Wizards on top. They lead by 12. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And while we have the chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Slice the D wide open with his feed. and they really had no chance to prevent this basket.
Yeah, it was a great read of the defensive setup and also wonderful anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass.
And only 1 quarter remaining. Let's talk about what my player's done and what he might need to improve on down the stretch.
He really hasn't been involved that much, and we're heading into the 4th quarter. Right now, Tim, I'm kind of wondering, will he ever show up?
I think that's what they want to see as well. He's been given every opportunity. It's up to him to seize the moment.
Now here is Ingles. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Here's the Wizards with the ball. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Kuzma, the three-pointer off the mark. Utah with the ball. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about 1 minute into it. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Substitution. Oh, never.
From past the arc, it's rebounded by Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Gobert. Pass to Ingles. Back to Gobert. And the dunk by Gobert.
Doesn't even have to jump if he doesn't want to. Gobert with unmatchable length.
Here's Neto. The three drains it from beyond the arc.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
And here's my player. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Foolish play. He's got to be thinking out there.
Which he clearly wasn't right there, or maybe he was thinking, just not about basketball.
Now here is Beal. Oh, went in strong there and tried to power it down, but he drew the contact and will head to the line. It's on Gobert.
I like how Beal draws these kinds of fouls. He is excellent at working the defense and forcing their hand.
And the first one at the line is good.
After just 1 year of collegiate basketball, Beal knew he was ready for the NBA. And looking back, I'd say he was right.
That one falls, so he hits them both. Here's my player. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half-court in time.
They haven't been as focused on taking care of the ball here in the second half. First half, they were better in that regard, so I doubt Coach is pleased with that aspect of their game here.
Here's Neto. Pass to Beal. This one for three. Mitchell pulls it in.
He hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but he has worked within the team to help them get the lead, and let's see if they can hold on to it.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Have to love the intensity of Mitchell. When he's close to the rim, he makes the defense feel uneasy.
Mitchell taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
After watching him play, it's crazy to think that 12 teams passed on Donovan Mitchell. He's a premier scorer in the NBA.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. So it's Washington now. Pass to Gafford. Dinwiddie. side. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Well, if you allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's really your only option.
Yeah, free throws are always better than a layup. I would agree with that.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Now my player. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Another costly turnover. 4 in the fourth quarter alone.
A lot of possessions left on the table, and he's been the culprit. Squeeze that orange, fella. No pull.
Now here's Dinwiddie. The teardrop falls in.
Look at the soft touch. Just a gentle little teardrop.
Around 3 minutes gone by here in the fourth quarter. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
And trying to find a way to get some traction. You know what you've got to do? You got to make the most of every possession. Make every possession count.
This quarter, 4 points off miscues, and you're right. They've got to limit those mistakes.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Up and in on the layup.
Not much the D can do once he gets to the bucket.
Now here's my player. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
It's all about valuing the possession. Seems like he's trying to manufacture offense out there rather than letting the play develop.
Now here's Beal. And there's the pick. Dinwiddie, good.
Those defenders look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're just getting pushed around on the low block. Maybe coach has got to make a substitution or something to energize his team.
Well, they better rally soon. They've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint. He's not doing them any favors making those types of errors.
Especially now with every possession being a critical one for them at this point.
Just the worst time for it to happen.
Now here's Dinwiddie. And down it goes. 2 points.
He's been Mr. Reliable again today. They need his points, and he's providing them.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's my player. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Boneheaded play, guys. Plain and simple.
And mistakes like that are going to make it very hard for them to get out of this hole.
And that's part of the reason why they're in this hole.
Washington dominating the game. Here in the fourth, they've only allowed just 4 points. And it's Dinwiddie finishing it off.
If they think that kind of defense is going to get it done against him, they are sorely mistaken.
And there's the 8-second violation.